Hi everyone, we have been now recording for a couple of weeks now. Today we're gonna start to something different. You are watching Going Out Together community. I do believe Going Out is very it's a process. You're taking a village to going out, and what we normally say is, what do you need when you're going out? The number one is your finance, your wealth finance. Where managing your finance is number one, because you never know when you will be needed for the system financially. So finance is the very important thing. And number two is having someone growing old together. That is something we are focusing on today. I think finding someone, regardless you're single, be married, or you're a widow or widower, or you divorced, and or somehow you would have to be find someone to be, you still wanting to find someone to spend a life with. That is our new program we are working on right now. It's called 90 Days Love Challenge. And the third thing I want to mention is have a good old friend. I think old friends better because somehow they're easy to get to, and you know each other for a long time. You don't need to rebuild history. You don't need to, start over. I think winning an old friend, easy to maintain a relationship with. That doesn't mean you don't need to have a venture or finding a new friend. It's just more like a suitable way to going all together is stability, and then finance, a partner, and a friend, somehow that give you stability. That is what I mentioned here. Today we are talking about a new program called 90 Days Love Challenging. Because everybody know my service for professional matchmaker is for paid lifetime membership, as my advising on my social media and every platform. And when it is 90-day love challenge, all the regulations remain, but the only thing different is it's going to be free for 90 days, which will be using the code called 131425520. That code stands for 131450. It means I love you forever in Chinese. 11314. So that's why we're using that code to do this 90-day love challenging. So I'm gonna introduce this 90-day love challenging, and hopefully you'll be interested to join us. And because normally when you do the challenging, you would need to have a bachelorette or bachelor. So for this program, I'll be the one to be a bachelorette, because I think you can see me from the social media, my website, and know most of my professional life with. But that's something part of me will be personal review. Then somehow that'll be something for you to discover. I think it's very important is it's not necessarily love from the first sight. It's more like, do you enjoy to watching a person over and over again, and listen to what they do, listen to what they say, and then hopefully when you meet in person, face to face, you feel the same way. So let's further ado. I'm gonna introduce this website. It's called Enjoy Around the World Singles Club. It's called AWSC. That's why all our application form is stand for AWSC. And for this 90-day love challenge, we're gonna start with the purpose of the 90-day challenging. Give me a second here. I'm gonna do the sharing screen. So we're gonna be sharing the screen. This is called 90-day love challenging. The purpose for this 90-day challenging is to be marriage proposal. So if you not intend to meet someone for marriage, this may not be a program for you, because as for me, the better way, I have a request for people who want to get to know me is for the marriage proposal. So if you're not interested in the marriage proposal, maybe this is not the program for you. Because I do believe for sickness, for health, for rich but poor, for the other deaths to apart, that somehow is still very strong for me as a American love. So if that's not something you intend to do, maybe this is not a program for you. So we were gonna give you a checklist to say if this is gonna be a marriage purpose or you are just for something else. That's not the program for you. So marriage proposal will be the first thing you may want to consider, but not necessary to see you pursue the relationship is gonna work out because the two people have to think alike to know your purpose the same way. So if you're not willing to do the marriage proposal, maybe you're not be the right candidate for this program. Next thing we have here is you need to have a LinkedIn professional profile. It's not that difficult to build out your LinkedIn professional profile because that will show your overall resume to your education, the place you work. It's just much more easier for us to look at your profile and validate your information. So make sure you don't phone in your education or your workplaces because those are gonna be our validation process. Another one is you had to apply Red Cross volunteer application. This is absolutely requirement. Even though you are already volunteer some other organization, you do still need to apply this Red Cross volunteer organization. So if you're not agreed to apply this organization, maybe this is not the program for you. Once we see your application, along with our AWC unique application, we have our own design. So once you fill out the application and send it back to us, everything you say on there, we will verify it. So you will be going to our live background check. So if that's something you'll be interested to share information, then you'll be able to join our program. But if that's not something you're willing to consent with, we're not gonna hire agency to check on your live background check. Not necessarily have to go to your other validation process. It just somehow we using this process according to the field government regulation. So everything will be going to some like one background check, but it's not necessary to due to the FIOA, we would not go to your personal privacy. It's just based on the validation process. So if you have any question about this, how we validate you, feel free to reach out for more definition. The other thing is, I mentioned earlier, the 90 days love challenging, your promote code is 1314520. So when you send back your application, state that code in your application. And definitely you will getting a free class for Chinese online, but only the lesson one. Lesson one is a greeting. We will send you material what you're gonna learn from the lesson one. And we would gather people who are willing to learn the lesson one at the same time, or you want to do one-on-one. It's based on your schedule. But that's gonna be every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And every week or every other week, or we would using a Google Meet to discuss our progress. With this 90 days love challenge applications will be automatically removed after 90 days. And unless you decide to become a paid lifetime membership, then you can continue to stay in our group. I know this requirement seems a lot, but we're focusing on the quality, not quantity. So if you feel like endless screening throughout the dating app or pay prescription for dating app or any other dating website or dating professional help you to look for someone, it's not something work out for you so far. Maybe you want to try this 90 days love challenging. Just to share some tips here. So if that's something you've been interested in, you can join us for this 90-day love challenging. We also have other bachelorette that may be including in this program as well, depending on their voluntary interest to join here. If any question, feel free to reach out to me for more information. And I understand finding love together, finding someone is not that easy now, especially for the world had changing so much, the social media and the modern relationship and all that. So I think it's very important you had to know what are you looking for. So I have stayed here very carefully. Is everything what is my not just based on my club regulation, but also based on what I'm looking for. So I'm not looking for friendship because you can have a lot of friends, but you will only need one. And then I know people are thinking you gradually to meet someone, become friend, and so and so on. But that is not this program is about. This program is about we write into the target. We write into something we are looking into. And then somehow, if that is the idea for you, then you will just have to take a chance. And then that's not something you are looking into. I think our application has said it all. It's more like compatibility when you work through that process, because everything today, it's not necessary you had to find someone to grow with, but I think it's still a better path to having someone to hold a hand and someone's there for you and you are there for someone. I think that should be the most beautiful thing in the world. And that is our hope too. So feel free to reach me for this 90-day love challenge if any questions. And if any further questions, please, you can write at the bottom below for our YouTube channel, or you can reach out our site for more detail. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody join to this 90-day love challenge program, and wish you have a great week, and enjoy your date. We'll see you pretty soon. Are you interested to reach out to this YouTube channel? You can subscribe and feel free to reach out if any further question. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you have joined to reach through the Love Challenge program, and hopefully that's something you feel the same way. Maybe our regulation is maybe our program regulation is kind of strict, but the only way you had to set out the discipline and make sure that is followed through it. And then the reason for setting that high bar is because it's for everybody's safety and security, and hopefully it's happiness. So we're looking forward to seeing you join our 90-day love challenge. Good night, everyone.